Hi, team. Happy Friday. It is Focus Out Friday. It is day 19 of our 21-day challenge where I'm coming to you here live on Facebook for 21 days strong, hashtag 21 days strong, to support you, inspire you, and empower you in achieving the goals and the dreams that you want to achieve. So with that being said, if you're on here live, say hello, say what's up, let me know you're here. And when you catch the replay, comment with hashtag encore and let me know that you actually were here and you were tuning on here and what your biggest takeaway was. All right. So with that being said, it is June 24th. It's about, 11:45 Pacific, 2:45 Eastern time. I know I'm coming here a little early, as a matter of fact, so I'm excited about coming here early on a Facebook Live to do this content for you. And then I'm going to transition because I have some client meetings later this afternoon, early part. I have two meetings and then I'm going to wrap it up. So with that being said, welcome to all of our Cancers. We are officially in Cancer season. And also on this side of the hemisphere, we are in the summer. Summer is representing. Okay, so if you're excited, let me know you're excited because I'm excited. Summer or not, I love all seasons. I'm a winter baby. I love winter. I love spring. I love fall. I'm okay with summer. I love summer too. Why not? So anyway, okay, guys. So today we're going to talk about problem solving. Are you a creative problem solver? And so if you did not catch yesterday's replay about you being a problem solver, and we covered the first 3 habits of the 7 habits of the most effective people. We covered that yesterday, the first 3. Today we're going to cover the other 4, and I'll cover with you what that looks like, because if you're here, that means you're a high performer, and if you're tuning on here live, it means you're committed to being the solution, not being the problem. You're committed to solving the problem. You're also committed to making a difference. That's why you're here. All right. So if that is true and that is you, say yes, that is me. Say I. All right. So with that being said, focus out. Let me just speak into focus out. What I mean by focus out, it's a leadership term. It means that when you focus out, you actually focus on pouring into other people. So you're getting outside of yourself and out of your own way to focus on making a difference for another human being. That's what I mean by focus out. And so it's a leadership concept where if you find yourself constantly being in your shit, and yes, I did say that. If you're finding yourself consistently being in your shit, it means you're all about you and your world and everything revolving around you. And in my experience, that really doesn't work in life, because you get fulfillment, we get fulfillment from being of service. And part of focusing out is being the person and being the leader that is focusing on making a difference, being generous, and being of service to other people. So that's what I mean. That's a leadership, like I said, concept. Focusing out. So are you focused out? There's also another term that says, when in doubt, focus out. And so something you learn when you're in a leadership space is, when in doubt, focus out. So when you focus out and you focus on making a difference, you focus on pouring into another human being, you will feel great about yourself. They're going to feel amazing about themselves, and everyone wins at that game, right? So hi, Angie. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to be talking about creative problem solving, right? So are you a creative problem solver? Yes, you are. And so one of the habits of highly effective people is not only do they focus on being proactive, as we talked about yesterday. You want to be proactive. You want to start with the end in mind. You want to prioritize effectively, which is putting first things first. And we talked about those yesterday. You can go into my YouTube channel, by the way, and listen to that, or you can scroll here on Facebook, listen to that, and also day 1 from the challenge, all on YouTube. Okay, so but going back to the rest of the ways for you to be a creative problem solver is when you think win-win. That's number 4. Think win-win. When you have a mindset of everyone wins in the game that you're playing, then you have an abundance mindset. But if you're in a conversation where you have to win and other people have to lose, someone has to lose or whatever, that's a scarcity mindset. It's a way of thinking. It really is. It's also it's a way of life. It's an approach. So where in your life are you finding yourself in situations where where someone has to win, someone has to lose. You have to be right, other people have to be wrong. Not necessarily, right? So if you're in that conversation, you're in a win-lose conversation. However, when you're coming from a space of win-win, everyone wins. We create collaboration, we can create partnerships, we create synergy, we create ways for us to co-create together as a team. So in like, I look at it this way, as a leader and as a problem solver, when you spotlight people and you help them shine, you shine. But if you focus about you shining and you want to shine so bad, like, you make it about you, so you're not really focusing out. You hear what I'm saying? So it goes back into what I was saying about focusing out. So you want to have a win-win mindset, also win-win mentality. Other thing is, you want to seek first to understand, then be understood. So a lot of compassion comes from that. You could go more into the details of the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. It's an incredible read. I talked about that yesterday. When you are seeking to understand other people and be compassionate on what's going on in their lives, like what's really coming up for them, what are some, in my experience, like people are triggered easily or whatever, they have a lot of trauma, in my experience, including myself. Like, I've released a lot of trauma. There are moments where I find myself, I gotta work through because it triggers something in me. You know what I'm saying? So we all have human moments. I have a human moment. You have human moments. We all do, right? So when you're being compassionate and you seek to understand where another person, like where they stand, and seek to understand like where they're coming from, that helps you be compassionate, be loving, be that person that you want to be for them. Okay. The other thing is, you want to synergize. So you want to co-create, collaborate, create partnerships with other people. Also look for ways that you can intertwine your values together, align things together. Like your values, like in my experience, if other people's values misalign with my values, then it's not a fit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's okay. Like, it's not that they're wrong or I'm wrong or they're right or I'm right. It's just not a fit, right? So you want to synergize. You want to create synergy with what you're creating. And then finally, number 7, sharpen the saw. Sharpen the saw. So we always are always looking for ways to, hi Lorna, woohoo, Lorna represent. Great to see you. We're always looking to up-level our skills, sharpen our skills, take our skills to a whole new level. So again, the 7 habits of highly effective people. Number 1, be proactive. Number 2, begin with the end in mind. Number 3, put first things first. Prioritize, like start with the end in mind. Number 4, think win-win. You want to play a win-win game. 5, seek first to understand, then be understood. 6, synergize. And 7, sharpen the saw. So those are highlights of what I wanted to share with you guys for today. What is one thing that you see about you and what you're creating that you get to go in one of these habits? So these are habits of highly effective people. So highly effective people operate from this context. They operate from this stance. What is an area that you see out of the 7 areas, 7 habits that you see that, you know, could up-level your leadership, can up-level your way of facilitating some important results in your life, right? So for me, I'm always looking at different things. So sharpening saw 100%, put first things first, always prioritize, reprioritize, always reminding myself to seek to understand versus be understood, flexing and being in compassion, etc. Those are some things, right? So I want to hear from you. Also, be proactive, not like be in the breakdown. Just be proactive and fix it, solve it. Don't be creative about solving the problem. Don't be bitching about the problem. Just solve it. You know what I'm saying? So, share with me here, what is one habit you see from these 7 habits that will support you in being the creative problem solver that you are, and it'll take things to a whole new level for you. All right, so if you could share that'd be amazing. We'd love to hear you share. And also, what is your biggest takeaway from this Facebook Live? We'd love to hear from you what your biggest takeaway was and what you will implement. Yeah, totally, Lorna. Thank you for being vulnerable. Yeah, seeking to understand versus being right. That's a tough one, especially for controllers. We controllers always want to be right because we know we're right. We know we are right. You got that. You got me, Lorna, right? So, and just being compassionate and understanding where people are coming from, right? So, very, very cool. Awesome. Thank you, Lorna, for sharing. Awesome. So, thank you, team, for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow for Samurai Saturday. Looking forward to that. Have an amazing rest of your Friday. Have a blessed day, blessed weekend, and I will catch you mañana. Hasta mañana. Bye for now. Cheers.